Still playing as You Are Here by Dr. Dumi. Hello and welcome to Agape's Top 10 on your favorite online radio, which is Agape FM. Time is 8 minutes past the hour of 3 Central African Time on the 16th of May. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. On the 16th of April 2021. I am so sorry for that. And as usual, you are here with myself, Tali. Talise, but you can call me Tali. And as you know, again, on this beautiful hour, which is so much interesting, it is the hour after 3, and it means we have a guest right here in studio, and I'm not riding solo. I am with Bliz Mudez, and we're gonna get to know him. And why the name Bliz? And yeah, and and I like his surname, which is Mudemude. I think I'm gonna call him Mudemude. I'm not gonna call him Bliz Mudez. So yeah, so I'm gonna quickly read his bio before we get into the interview. So if you are listening from our website and you are not live on our Facebook page, you're more than welcome to go check out our Facebook page, which is Agape FM, and you get to see Bliz Mood's face and everything. So yeah, and if you want to interact, you can always text us on 067 9944 546 to ask him any questions, and I am telling you he's gonna answer everything that we want him to answer. So yeah, so I'm gonna quickly read his bio and then we're gonna get into the interview. So Maurice Mudemude, also known professionally as Bliz Mudez, is a Zimbabwean rapper, songwriter, cinematographer, producer, and businessman based in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. He released his first single, which is Husiku Horse or Hus.
Husiku Hose.
Okay, Husiku Horse. I'm so sorry for that. In 2012, he then released a few singles featuring artists like Elf Musololah, Tdawg and Taurus Gold. Bliz Mudez started writing music at the age of 15 and has focused on street content and everyday issues that affect his generation. Since then, apart from rapping, Bliz Mudez is an entrepreneur and also enjoys video editing. He has an EP called Bhuku ramudez and has been released to the public. Hello and welcome to Agape's Top 10. Hello, Bliz Mudez.
Hey, what's up?
I am good, thanks you. And how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you for coming to join us.
Welcome.
Okay, so your name is Morris
Morris.
Mudemude.
Yeah.
So where does Bliz Mudez come from? Mudez come from?
So, Bliz started when I was in high school. So, I remember this other day, it was a science class. Then the teacher talked about the snow and the stuff. Yeah, so later on that day, so what we used to do, like after school, me and my friends, we used to like after school stay in class. Then there's this other guy, he used to bang the tables and make a beat. So we used to like freestyle there. So there's this other guy, I was like, bruh, you know what? Your bars are like snow, man. Yeah, then they started calling me Bliz because blizzard was like it's a severe snowstorm. Yeah, so everyone started calling me Bliz. From then, it's Bliz.
Yes, but I'm gonna call you Mudemude.
That's also cool.
So you do a lot of things. You are a rapper, you are a songwriter, a cinematographer, a producer, an entrepreneur. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. So we're gonna start with you being a rapper before everything else. So yeah, apart from, I want you to take us back, and I'm assuming you started rapping in high school with those big bars that were big like snow, like a snow.
Snowstorm.
Yes. So tell us about that, and how did you realize, or when did you realize? Okay, I want to be a rapper.
So it was in 2009. I used to listen to dancehall music in Zim because that was the music that was popular at that time. So everyone was listening to it. I used to listen to this other artist called Winky D. This guy got bars, he got hard bars. So every time I listened to him, I would go in my room on the mirror and try to sing like him. So I went to my uncle. He's like 2 years older than me. And I I was like, yo, I want to be an artist. Then he laughed at me, you know. I felt down that day. I even went home. I was like, damn, does he think I can't be an artist? Then I wrote some bars. I started writing. Yeah, and then I recorded my first song in 2012. Yeah, before that I was just doing freestyles, you know, just writing. I was not even sure that I'm that good. So in 2012 I recorded Husiku. It was a club jam. So I played it to my friends, you know, everyone liked it. I was like, yeah, man, this is fire. You need to keep on recording. And yeah, man, that's how I started.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back to when your uncle laughed at you. I
Yeah.
want to ask you, what kind of a child were you growing up? Because if if you would come and tell someone close to you as an uncle that, okay, I want to be this, and they laugh at you, it basically means that you were not he did not see a rapper in you or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
What kind of a child were you?
You know, I was a naughty kid. I was very, very naughty, you know. I was that guy who used to make fun of people, you know, even in class, you know, cracking jokes and stuff. So yeah, when I said that to him, it was funny. He was like, man.
So we're gonna speak about the song. So Husiku Hose. Am I
Yeah,
saying it right now?
yeah.
Okay.
Usiku say it
Yes.
means all night.
All night. Okay,
Yeah.
what was happening when you wrote the whole song? All night.
It was a club song. You know, when we're young, you love going out. Actually, my parents would never allow me to go out, so I would sneak out, you know, go party with the friends and stuff. So every time I'm there, I was not like drinking that time. So every time I'm there, I would see people having fun and stuff. I was like, damn, I need to make a song about this. Then I put it back, I put it together, and then it came out good.
Okay. So you say that you make everyday music in terms of content, what you speak about. You speak
Yeah.
about street content and everyday issues that affect us as this generation. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's something that I saw on social media. We were called the generation with the sad generation with happy pictures in terms of we are so happy in our pictures, but in reality we are so sad.
Hmm.
And that's what, did you see that on social media?
Yeah, I see that.
Yes, so now you make music for these sad individuals with happy pictures. But which
Yeah,
is right, we cannot wear our problems. We cannot look like our problems.
yeah, we can do that, but we also don't need to pretend, you know.
But we're not pretending. Like we go through stuff like, imagine if I would wear my problems and go in public, show people all
Oh,
my problems.
it
That
would
would
not
be a
look good.
mess. Like God is a master of plans. Like He created us so beautifully that we can't just like rock up and people can we can like literally show off our problems. Okay, I am going through this and this and this and that. So what made you want to make music about, like you could sing about anything, you
Hmm.
could sing about your love for your mother or whatever, what made you make music for about our everyday issues and about for our generation as well?
Okay, so one thing I've noticed about us, the young generation, we suffer from so many things, including depression, you know, there's a lot.
And we also suffer from social media in terms of
Yeah.
looking at social media and
Hmm.
thinking that is reality.
Yeah, so God sent me.
God sent you.
Yeah, to calm them down, you know, also show them how to deal with depression and stuff. Yeah. Well,
Have you been exposed to any like any certain pressure that our generation is facing? There's depression. There's a lot of
yeah,
things that we are currently
there's a
facing,
lot.
and I believe we're not the first generation to go through all of this,
True, true.
but we are the first generation to actually like expose what we're going through and making it known in terms of mental health. Like in the good and old days, people were not really educated about mental health and everything
True.
else. But we're not the first people to go through this.
Yeah.
So I was asking you, do you have like any certain pressure that you were exposed to, like?
Yeah, I've went through depression, you know. Yeah, depression is real though. It's real. There was a time. Let me not say that. Okay.
You can go
Yeah.
on. This is a safe place. You can
I
go
don't want to
on.
go too deep, but yeah, depression is real. I've went through depression and I've managed to fight it. You know, also through God, through prayers, I've managed because depression is also a demon. You know, it's a demon. It's not something that people understand. You know, it's very deep. It's deeper than what we think. Yeah, and there's also drug addiction. The youth, they're going through drug addiction. That one is real, very, very real. You know, I was also into that. I was into drug addiction, but I've managed to fight it. So I also want to tell the youth how to fight it, how to deal with it through the music.
So, which song like best describes? I want us to like to put an emphasis on the addiction and also the depression as well. Which song emphasizes like which one song that you speak about depression in, and you make it clear to educate someone who has no idea what is depression and how to get over depression?
They can listen to Parke. It's from the EP Bhuku Mudez. Yeah, that's where I speak about that, the drug addiction, depression.
And how do you get over? How do you overcome a drug addiction? How
You need,
did you? How? What is your personal story? How
I
did you
would
overcome?
say, through prayers. That's how I overcome it. It's like I said, it's not something we can see. It's spiritual, so you need to pray about it. You know, also my family helped me go through it. So yeah, thank God
Yes, like God is good and all the time.
all the time.
So how do you define success in terms of like making music or in any aspect of your life, because you do a lot of things? And how do you go about making sure that you become successful in whatever? Maybe in that EP, like how do you define success in making an EP, and how do you go about doing that and making sure that you achieve your success?
I think success is getting views on YouTube, you know, and also connections, because it's difficult as an artist to get connections out there. It's very, very difficult. So yeah, you need connections, you need resources like studio, everything, you know. There's so many like kids out there who are talented, but we got limitations, resources. Some they're good, they don't have money for studio. So I think as an artist, you need to have a studio, you need to have videos, you know. You need to have also connections with DJs all over the world, you know. That's how I see success as, you know.
So yeah, going back to what you just said, talking about connections,
Yeah.
and I want to know how did you start up? Like maybe your startup story would be inspiration to someone who's listening, someone who wants to be a rapper, who aspires to become a rapper, but like they don't know what to do. So how did you start up? Okay, you knew that okay you're gonna be a rapper and you released your first song. Just like tell me about the whole process.
Yeah. First, you need to have like, if you don't know how to produce, you need to have good relationships with producers and stuff. You know, that's how you also get to make good music. Also, you need to feel comfortable wherever you're making music, the environment. Make sure it suits what you want. That's also important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened to you? You released your song in 2012 and your friends loved the song. And then how did you do after that? What did you do?
After that, you know, I recorded a song here in South Africa. Then I went back home. That's where I played them the song and then they loved it. So, oh, it's crazy. So, you know, in 2010, it's like I ran away from home. Yeah, I ran away for like 2 years. Then I came here. So I started staying with my friends, started hustling, That's how also the music grows, in the streets. You see so many things, you get inspired. Yeah, so when I recorded that one in 2012, I went back home. Then I wanted to carry on with music, but the thing is, there was no like, there were good studios, but the ones which were there, they were like expensive, so I couldn't afford them. So I was like, what can I do to get recording? So I had a laptop, so I thought of recording myself. So I went to Kariba, it's this other city next to where I stay. So I met my young brother there. He was like, bruh, you have a laptop? I'm like, yeah. He was like, do you know you can record? I was like, how? Then we downloaded Adobe Audition and put it in the laptop, started recording. I didn't even know how to master, even how it goes. So I started learning, learning how to mix and master. I became okay, but the music that I was making there, it was not like high quality music. It's not good for radio. Yeah, then from then it was difficult, to make music. I'd record, listen to it. I'll even be angry of myself. I'm like, damn, how do I make this sound good? Till I started meeting people who were like professional producers. They liked my music and they were like, bro, you need to work, pull up. Then that's how I started making music. From now on, it's been like that. People have been calling me, they want to work. Even producers, they send me beats and stuff. They also like my work. So yeah.
It's okay. You basically knew that you are a songwriter during those bars that were so massive
Yeah.
that you made in your high school life. So I want us to go to, okay, we spoke about this, about you writing your music in terms of what you see around you
Yeah. It's also the environment.
and also things that affect you as well.
Yeah.
What song defines you well? Like that one song, if you want to get to know you better, you must go and listen to that song. That song defines you.
They should listen to Para. There's a song from the EP called Para. Yeah, it says all that.
Okay, so you're also a cinematographer.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
you know, I started taking videos on my phone.
Mm.
It was difficult when you start, and it's hard,
Yes, startups are not always nice and glamorous. You have to start at the bottom.
That's true. That's
Literally.
true. So yeah, I used to check videos on my phone, just videos, edit them on my phone. Then I was like, man, I can really do this. Then I bought me a small camera. Um, yeah, then I started making videos. I shot this other video in 2013 for this other track, and then everyone liked it. Even the other local artists, they're like, "Bro, you can shoot us." I'm like, "Man, you play." So yeah, they liked it, man. So then I shot this other friend of mine's video. Then it came out good. Then I was like, "I'm gonna do videos." I'm a cinematographer. So yeah, that's how it all started.
Okay, so you did speak about running away from home, which you're not gonna go deep into that. I want to know
Yeah,
what lessons did you learn from like the biggest mistakes that you have made?
I've learned a lot. As a child, you also need to be obedient to your parents.
Mm.
Yeah, because what made me run away was that I was naughty and I didn't want to be controlled. My mom would tell me, "You must come here at 6. I'll go there at 9." She'll whip me. you know. So yeah, we need to listen to our parents. They want the best for us. I used to think my parents hate me because they were like strict. Don't do this, don't do this.
And then you get to realize when you're older, like,
Yeah, like
okay,
no, these people, they really loved me. They wanted the best for me. But when you don't understand that, you never know. So it made me learn a lot. And until now. Yeah, I even talk to my mom sometimes. Do you remember you used to beat me a lot? And she would laugh. It's like, yeah, you're very naughty, you know.
So I think like we all went through challenges in life,
True.
and we are made strong by those challenges. So what are some of the challenges that you went through, and how did you like overcome those challenges?
Yeah.
And I talking about success, going back to success, success is made by failure as well. Being able to
True.
fall and going
Come
back.
back.
Yes,
Yeah, keep on
yes,
trying.
yes. That is success.
What's that question
So
you
what
asked me?
are some of the challenges that you went through, and how did you overcome?
Yo, I went through so many challenges, you know. I think prayer made me overcome so many things, you know. Yeah, because when you're serving God, you can't go wrong. Yeah, like you can't serve God and then things will go the other way. So yeah, at first like so many. If I want to explain to them, they'll fill up the whole book. But yeah, which first challenge should I start by saying?
Maybe in your rap career or whatever.
A lot, a lot. You know, sometimes you wanna get your music out there, and then it's difficult. Like people they don't get it. You know, like sometimes you want videos and you don't have money to go shoot. You know, that's also like another challenge as an artist because you need all those things: videos, studio time. You know, also connections. It's also a challenge when you don't have connections. It's hard. You won't get out there. You know,
I feel like in every industry though,
you need
connections work more than talent these
true,
days.
true.
It's who you know, or not what you do best.
Exactly. You can be good.
Yes.
Very, very good.
But
More
if
than
but if you don't know anybody relevant,
it's hard. Very, very hard. And you know, some people when you go to them, they want you to worship them so that they can give you what you want. So that's also one thing at first, you know. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn everything on my own. Like I'm gonna learn how to produce. I'm gonna learn how to make videos, so that I don't have to go to anyone when I need something. Yeah.
so you speak a lot about prayer. I want us to go to a relationship with God, because in many things you have answered me and you like prayer. And when did you realize like prayer is the way to go? Because it takes some time for someone to actually realize, okay,
Yeah.
God is real
God is real. Like it took
and
me
He
time
is good. Yes.
all the time, all the time. You know, I used to be that guy who never believes in God. You know, yeah. But 2019, there's so many things that happened that made me believe. I don't want to go deep. Yeah, but that made me believe God is there and God loves everyone. You just need to speak to Him. He will give you whatever you ask. And also patience. You need to be patient if you are serving God. I see so many people, they pray, like they seek God when they are in trouble. It's like, God, do it right now. I need a house, you know.
And when
Type
God
thing.
does not do that, and they be like,
No, it
this
doesn't
God is
work.
not real.
True. It doesn't work like that. You can be praying for 20 years and that's where your prayer will be answered, you know. So you gotta have patience. Yeah.
And always remember that everything happens according to God's perfect timing, not on
True.
our timing.
True.
Do you have moments where you like, when you look back and you're like, I prayed for this certain thing and it did not work out, and you're like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy it did not work out.
Yeah, true. So many times.
Yes, so many times you're like, oh, I'm so happy that it did not work out. I'm so happy God you did not reply to that request.
Yeah, because if it did, it would have been a whole
Yes.
other story.
So, what advice do you feel like your 15-year-old self would have needed to hear from someone about life in general and about the industry that you're in as well?
I would say you need to believe in yourself. That's the first thing. You can do everything. Everything is possible. Yeah, you can be whatever you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you, or the critics or whatever people say stop you. Because I remember when I started, I would play some other people. They would say, "Bruh, this song is trash. I don't get it." Then me deep down, I'll be like, "So is this thing for me or not for me?" Like sometimes it makes you feel like quitting, but don't let that make you quit. Just keep going. Even when you do a show and no one comes, keep on doing it. One day it will work. It will pay up. God is watching.
Yes, and it's about like seeking for validation from other people,
Mm-hmm.
which does not work on most of the times
True.
in terms of your talent. Like if a song is not right, it's not right. Okay? We can but
But
on your talent, but if a song is not right, it does not mean that you cannot do better songs than that.
true,
And
true,
it does not take away your talent or whatever.
true, true.
Yes, the song is not right. The problem is at the song. It's on the song, not on your talent or whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you feel like you're making any difference in people's lives? Because you say you teach people, you liberate us, you tell us about this is depression and this is how you need to work yourself out of this depression. Do you feel like you are making a difference in people's lives?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think so?
I think so. No, I've been getting like messages from people reacting to my music. They're like, "Bro, this is what we needed." Cause there's this song, it's crazy. There's this other guy who just texted me. He was like, "Bro, there's this song from my EP. It's called Maria Rent. It's a Maria Rent means money for rent. So everyone is being through that where you delay to pay rent, or sometimes you don't even have money for rent. So yeah. So he hit me up. It's like, bro, you see, yesterday I just got in trouble with my landlord and stuff. I was playing your song, man. Like it really helped me, and that made me feel good. So I think yeah, there are some who are relating. Some they don't understand it. I'm sure they will. But
Yes, I'm sure your music is not for everyone. Like
true,
it is for certain individuals.
true.
Anything in life, even you're not for everyone. You're not money.
Exactly.
Even myself, I am not for everyone. Like everyone is not for everyone.
True.
So I was like listening to one of my favorite rappers, and I'm gonna ask you this question based on what he said. So he spoke about the music that he makes. He said the music that he makes it for us as his fans to like to liberate ourselves and empower ourselves. It's not basically about his life experiences or whatever. He makes the music to empower us. So I want to know what message or what do you want people to remember about you? Like when I listen to like your EP, what
Yeah.
message do you aim to say about the certain individual? What is your aim? What do you want me to feel after listening to the song?
I want my music to change people's life, especially if you're going through depression, then you listen to me, you be like, I need to get away from it, like it helps you overcome. That's the type of feel I want people to feel when they listen to my music. Yeah. Even also the young guys growing up, I want them when they listen, they'll be like, man, I need to stop going home late and be in time. Yeah,
Okay, so it has a part of obedience. You must
yeah,
be obedient
yeah.
individuals. So what are your plans? Where do you see yourself like? I hate this question, but I'm gonna ask you. Where do you see yourself like in the next 5 years? And what can we expect? Like the next time I hear about you, maybe in 2023, when I hear about Bliz Mudez,
Mhm.
what do you want me to hear about you? What's in store for you?
Uh, in 5 years, I see myself as a businessman, like a big businessman, running big businesses, a record deal, signing artists, that type of stuff. Yeah, I also grow musically.
Okay, so where do we find your music?
You can check my music on YouTube, SoundCloud, What else? Audio Mark is also there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop a new project soon, which is gonna be in all platforms.
Okay, that is nice. So we're gonna check out your music. Before we let you go, how did, as an artist, how did 2020, the whole pandemic, affect you as an artist? Because a lot of artists went through a lot because
Yeah,
we were not allowed to socialize.
true. But I think this pandemic helped as for me because it made me stay indoors, make music, which I was not doing before. I was this lazy guy who would just be like, man, I'll go record at night. You know, so yeah, it helped me stay indoors, work. Even though it messes up the other side, but I'm looking at the good side. It helped me a lot.
Okay. What lessons did you take from the whole pandemic? Because
Uh,
2020 came in, we were thinking so big.
Yeah, I've learned that you need to have more than one income. Otherwise, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Okay, so this question, I'm personally asking you this question. So you do a lot of things. How do you juggle?
I
Your,
balance it.
how? We only have like 24 hours and we have to sleep 8 hours in those 24 hours.
There's time. It's like I schedule my stuff. It's like today we're gonna do from 10 to 12 we're gonna record, and then from 12 to 1 we're gonna shoot, and then from there we got an interview. We're going to an interview. So everything is scheduled. That's how I balance it.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have like anything that you want to share with us before I let you go?
Nah,
You're good.
I'm good.
And that was Bliz Mudez. And if you have missed the interview and you just like tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. But you are so lucky because you can go to our website, which is www.agapeonlineradio.com, and go and check out the interview. You can also go watch it on our Facebook page, which is Agape FM. And time is 19 minutes to the hour of 4 on the 16th of April 2021. And reporting live on Agape Studio, myself, Tali, and with Bliz Mudez. Oh my goodness. At the end, I'm now saying the name wrong. What is wrong with me? So we're going to play you. Your battle is setting, and after that, I am coming back.